Okay, so just got here for the second half, so it is now 2-1. Juniata able to just get a breakaway there and get a score, so we'll try to get everything in here going in just a minute. So here we go. Meadowbrook's going to kick off coming this way. That ball Obsession's lost as it goes past Maddie Steck. So Juniata passing in down to number 11. 11's going to cross that over to the middle of number 25, but Ember's going to kick that out of bounds. No. Yeah, it does make it out of bounds over in front of Maddie Steck. So it'll be a black throw coming in. Nina over there battling for the ball. So it looks like Juniata is going to get a corner out of this one. So here comes the kick. Kick is across. Emma's going to come out and clean that one up very, very nicely. So rolls the ball out in front of Maddie. Maddie coming up, going to try to send that up to Audrey. Audrey's able to keep that one in. Really nice footwork. Turns middle to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond coming across. She sends it corner to Audrey. Audrey's going to turn, try to shield as she turns and sends that middle, but it doesn't quite get to Kaylee. 31 gets in there, but Maddie Steck is first two. Over on the left-hand side now, battling 11 trying to... Maddie kicks it out. So black throw-in up over the head of number 25. That ball is centered. Gets past Elena, so again, Emma one-on-one and unable to handle that one, so now it's 3-1. So the defense has come out a couple of times and has not jockeyed as defenders, and it has cost us on the last two possessions, so it's now 3-1 as JCS putting on a flurry of goals here in the first couple of minutes of the second half. So Meadowbrook will kick off again. Audrey back to Maddie Osmond. Osmond's going to send this one wide and out of bounds. So black throw over on that side. I believe that's Grace. Sent back to number 9. Ball's going to go off the side of her foot, and their coach is going to make a nice catch. So Ryan sends that to the ball boy while Kaylee throws in. So here's the throw out to the middle. That ball's going to go off of black and towards the far side, and that one's sent out of bounds. We'll have another throw here. Kaylee coming over. Kaylee with the throw. She's going to throw ball middle. Number 2 is going to go off of her. They're going to try to clear it, but it's going to go to number 20. Kaylee now shielding over on that side. She's going to turn and try to, nope, steps 2. It's going to take a shot. And that ball is going to go over goal. So nice shot, just a little high. As Meadowbrook gets a quick answer, he tries to get a quick answer here coming out of that last goal from Juniata. Juniata up 3-1 now. Here's the kick. Maddie Osmond's first two. Beautiful job getting to that ball. She's going to drop it to Maddie Steck. Maddie's going to go wide. She's going to get bodied up by number 28, and she's going to lose it. Again, be actually a white throw now. That ball was off black. So here's the throw up to the corner. It's going to be to Audrey. Audrey in a race with 28. She's going to turn, try to center that. Meadowbrook has Vivian, but she's there. Kaylee with the ball. She's going to break left. She's going to take a shot. Goalie's going to get 2 hands on that and bring it out. So a little bit of pressure here from Meadowbrook now. Trying to answer and get back in this thing. 3-1, they're down. About 4 minutes into this second half. So Elena is going to be first to that punt. Here comes Maddie Osmond, who is covering the field really well today. Audrey making a break to that ball to the corner. She's going to try to turn. She does. She's going to turn and kick it to goal, and it's going to be saved. So you had Vivian coming across on the backside. Kaylee and Audrey, Maddie Osmond waiting for a drop. That punt is to Elena, over to Abby, who's back on D, out to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to send, this one's actually going to get dropped back to number 9, who's going to turn and try to send that up to her teammate. She does. Break in middle. past Abby. Elena is going to come over. They'll overlap, and Elena's just going to send that one out of bounds and let us reset here. So now down on the far side. Throw-in goes to the middle. Maddie Osmond steps two, gets that over to Maddie Steck. Maddie's going to take that, send it back middle to Maddie Osmond, who is running like crazy. But that one she sends to number 15. Doesn't quite get that wide enough to get it to Audrey. Here she comes back over to clean up and sends this to Vivian, who drops it back to Kaylee. Kaylee with a man on. It's going to turn. She's going to take another shot, and that's going to go into the parking lot. So another good shot, but just high. Got to bring those down a little bit as Meadowbrook continues to put pressure on Juniata's defense after two quick goals right here after halftime. We came out of a 1-1 tie, now down 3-1. So Zero's going to kick this one right up the middle. Maddie Osmond's going to be first two off her knee, out to Maddie Steck. Steck with number 11. 11's going to take it off her and send everyone sprinting towards the goal. Ember's going to turn and get that one outside. We'll see if Nina does get to that before it goes out. She's going to turn, send it to Maddie Osmond, who's going to be too strong and kicks it about 6 feet in front of Maddie Steck and out of bounds. So here's the throw to the corner. Nina's back there. She'll get to that one and try to send it up to Audrey, who runs past, and 28 comes in behind her and takes that one. Elena with a nice step, too, up to Kaylee. Kaylee coming now up that offensive left side. She's going to break back right, looking for somebody. She sends a beautiful pass to Audrey. Audrey loses it to 28, who takes it off and sends it up. Ember coming on strong for number 30 in the middle. We'll see what she does. They're going to send this one wide and see if they can get behind the defense from Meadowbrook. On that far side, Elena's going to come over, body up, and move ball outside. They're going to center it. Abby back outside. She's going to chase this one and send it up to Grace. Grace is going to turn and send it middle, but missed to number 2 from Juniata. Maddie's just going to clear this one up to number 19 on the defense, and it's right back in again with number 31. Is unable to get there before 31 crosses it over to the left-hand side of the Juniata offense. Coming all the way across the field and sending it back out. Abby's going to step over, and she's going to miss. It's going to go out of bounds, though. I don't believe she touched it, so it'll be a white throw. White throw now into Kaylee. Kaylee's got 2 defenders on, and she's going to hit this one up over both of them. Number 9 is going to go off of her foot. And so now we have a white throw on that far side. Kaylee comes up and takes this one, throws the ball corner for a beautiful run by Audrey, who gets to this ball, takes 2 defenders on, splits both of them, sends it to the middle. Maddie Steck coming on, unable to get there as it goes out of bounds, as 28 does a nice job of shielding, but a beautiful cross by Audrey on that play. Meadowbrook generating a lot of opportunities. Going to have to find a way to finish a couple of these here soon. Both teams expending a lot of energy. So here's the kick. Out to the defensive left, offensive right for Meadowbrook. Maddie Osmond's going to step up and get a foot on that. Beautiful block. Audrey's going to try to sneak it through, doesn't get enough on it, and it's taken by the defense and cleared, but Kaylee gets over to the ball first. Taps it out to her left, looking for someone to drop. Nope, goes out of bounds off of number 20, so this will be a white throw. Maddie Osmond making a run. Kaylee's going to send this one hard corner. Number 9 is there. Maddie is going to shield this and get to another throw. So she'll make a throw now as Kaylee makes a run. She's got Audrey over there. She's going to get the ball to Audrey. Back to Vivian. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee now taking another shot just inside that right corner. It's hit by the goalie, so we will have a corner coming now. Come on. My apologies, as there are obviously some filters on right now. Here's the corner, across the middle, in front of the goal, and cleared back out for another corner. So dropped that one nicely right into the middle of everybody. Nobody able to get a foot on that one and get it in. So we'll have another corner coming out from behind the bus here in a second. Here it is, right to the middle again. Off of the number 20 from Juniata and into the goal for a 3-2 game now. So Juniata will be kicking off 3-2. Quite a game going on here. This is a much improved Meadowbrook team. playing some really good soccer today. As we said at the beginning of the season, there's one junior on the field. Everybody else is a freshman or a sophomore on this team. And so you're going to see progress every game. A little bit of a reset this week. Mentally preparing for this game and obviously paying off right now as they've hung tough after going down 3-1 early in this second half. Back in at 3-2. Juniata possessing the ball nicely. Abby's going to step up and send this ball out of bounds. Number 20 now with the throw, but there's a whistle for a substitution. So pause and play. So there's the throw in down on that far corner. They're going to break around the corner. They're going to center this ball, or try to, and it's going to go behind the goal. All right, so goal kick coming out. Nice little touch pass to Maddie Osmond in the middle, who's going to look to roll this one out to Maddie Steck. Maddie Steck now bringing the ball up the side. She's going to send it long for Audrey. Off number 15, Audrey's going to take it off of her and go past. She's going to cross this one, and actually a shot, and it's going to go high over top of the goal again. Meadowbrook now with their third shot up over top of the goal, but the girls are nice, strong kicks so far, giving everything a chance. Putting a lot of pressure on JCS right now. JCS with a couple breakaways, unable to generate a whole lot of offense otherwise, as Meadowbrook has kept the ball down on this end for most of this half. 23, Maddie Steck on that ball. Nina up, sends it middle, but to number 30. Number 30 now with the ball, and she's going to drive past the defense, but lose it as it goes on to Emma. Emma's going to clean this one up and come out on the left side and kick it back over to the right. Maddie Osmond's not going to get to that one until 31 sends it to her. 31 and our 31, Audrey now battling for the ball. Nina will come up. She'll get this to Maddie Steck, who's going to send it past the defense. Number 15 is going to step to and kick that out of bounds, but it'll be a white throw over on that side. So Maddie Steck now with the throw to Audrey. Audrey with Maddie Osmond coming middle. She's going to lose that one. 28 and Maddie Steck battling over the ball. 28 still fighting with Maddie. Off of black. Oh no, referee's going to call off white. So this will be a throw for JCS. So here's 28 with the throw. Throws it to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond's going to battle with number 11 on 11. 31 tries to put that center. Kaylee's going to step to, and she's going to send a nice pass for Audrey. Audrey's going to try to get there for 15. She's shielding, battling with the ball as 15 pushes her all over the place, and we'll see if we get any kind of call, and we do. So push from behind. Maddie Osmond's going to come over and take this one as Meadowbrook resets. Goal and several players here. Let's see, we got Vivian, Audrey, Kaylee, Grace coming off the backside. Maddie with the kick here. Here's the kick off the wall. 28 steps to, but Maddie gets another foot on it. Beautiful kick into goal. 3-3. Meadowbrook has just tied the game. So Meadowbrook playing much, much better soccer. Give some credit to these coaches for the work they've been doing mentally with this team, because it's been up and down a little bit, but they came prepared for this one so far. We'll see if they can maintain and continue to move forward here in a 3-3 tie with JCS. Trading punches. As JCS regroups and tries to figure some things out now on their end. So back to number 30. 30 back on the outside, but misses. Maddie's going to get this one, but she clears it back to JCS. Kaylee coming up. She's going to send this on errant kick. There's Maddie Steck is not quite there yet. So JCS clears, or Elena tries to clear that one. Doesn't quite get it out there, but Ember's going to clean that one up. Over to Grace. Grace now on that far side. She's going to drop it back to Kaylee. Kaylee looking for somebody. Sends it to Elena. Elena back up to Grace, but it goes beyond. And so number 9 now is going to come over and throw this one in as it goes out of bounds in front of the Meadowbrook bench. JCS's first 2 on that one, but an errant pass over to Maddie Osmond, who's going to try to put this one out in front of Vivian, and a little strong. So the goalie will get this one. She's going to punch. She's got a strong kick. It's going to send this one up over the middle, over midfield. Bounces to Elena. Elena's going to get ahead on that one with JCS pressuring the ball and try to send it over to Grace, and it's going to go out of bounds over there on that side. So now, off of black actually. So we have a white throw Abby throws out in front of Grace, who's going to miss that one and still goes off of black again. So this time Kaylee will come over for this throw. So we've got Kaylee with the throw coming this way. Audrey making a run to the corner again as Kaylee throws that ball over to the corner. We'll see what we get out of this one. She's going to turn. She's going to drop. Kayla back to Grace. Vivian in the middle, and JCS able to clear this one out to number 30, but Maddie Osmond hustling back is going to take that off her. It's going to go to number 25 out on the outside. Abby there applying pressure. She gets by. She centers that ball, and Ember's going to send it right back out to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to send a long ball, but Grace is way out on the outside trying to spread the field, doing a nice job that way, unable to get to it in time. Kaylee steps across, takes it off of the JCS offensive player, sends it again on a deep run. Number 19 is going to be pressured by, not sure, I can't see, that was Vivian, and then off of Grace out of bounds. So number 9 is going to be throwing the ball in over there, but we're deep again in JCS territory. Substitution by JCS here. 3-3 tie as Meadowbrook has fought to get back in this one here in the last couple of minutes. Couple quick goals. Elena coming up, and she's going to hit that one out to the road. So this will be a throw in from JCS. They're going to throw this one deep. It's a race between 25 and Elena. Elena wins that race, gets the ball, and sends it out of bounds again as the Meadowbrook defense regroups and resets. So JCS now down at the other end of the field on Meadowbrook territory. Nice little drop pass back as Kaylee steps in and sends that off of one of the JCS players, and nope, it's actually called black throw. So black throw over on that far side. A little handball there, and nope, that one turns into a drop turns into a cross across the middle. Ember stepping up, Maddie Osmond there next, Kaylee now next, putting pressure on that, and now Abby runs through the ball beautifully and is able to clear that, but not quite. Yep, she does give it to Vivian. Vivian outside to Grace. Grace trying to split two defenders. The two defenders converge and take it off of her, but then they clear it back to Abby. Abby back to Vivian. Number 9 again takes that ball and tries to center it. She's able to do so. A little drop pass back to number 30. 30 out to the corner. We'll see if they can cross this one. Number 20 coming up as Elena comes through and takes that off of her and clears that ball to the far corner. Throw in over there in that corner now. Number 20 throws it in with Maddie Osmond pressuring that ball. Maddie and Kaylee in the mids today doing a beautiful job of running the field up and down. Really, really nice job so far with the soccer match going on here. So now we have a corner off of a Meadowbrook kick out of bounds. So the corner will be coming across as Meadowbrook sets their defense. 25 making a run on the front side of the goal. It is a very short kick, and Maddie Osmond first two. Trying to size up the ball as number 20 or 11 backs into her. Takes a little tap. Tries to send that ball center. Kaylee's going to step to and send that ball directly to the ball boy on the outside of the field in front of JCS's bench. Throw to the corner. Abby battling, and as she's ejected off the field by the defensive player or offensive player's hip, and she gets the call. So now we've got a kick coming out. Kaylee will be kicking this way. She's waiting for Meadowbrook to get up and out. And so here comes the kick. This ball is going to be high. I think she used a wedge on that one. Maddie Osmond going to help that one. Keeps it up in the air, and it's popped up and headed by JCS. We'll see who gets to this first. 20 does. Going to try to launch that middle. Ball's headed by number 25. Ember steps to and has success in trying to clear that outside to Abby. Abby now battling with the number 20, who is pulling and pushing and grabbing and all kinds of things as she gets that ball around, but then Kaylee steps in and is able to clear over to Vivian. Kaylee now, off of that errant pass, sends the ball deep as Vivian and Grace are trying to track this one down, and I believe JCS just kicked that one out of bounds, and so it'll be a white throw. Kaylee's going to come up and take this one on the throw. She's got Maddie Osmond strolling on up the middle of the field. Audrey making a run to the corner. She's going to get this one over everybody's head to number 19. And Audrey battling over it out of bounds. So another white throw here. So Kaylee will take another throw. Maddie has now pushed up. Maddie Steck on the backside trying to find some space. Here's the throw as Maddie comes across. She does. She gets there first. She's going to drop this one middle. Vivian is there. She's going to send it back out to Audrey. Audrey crossing middle. She's going to try to get a shot on goal, and the goalie's going to do a beautiful job diving save on that far side. So not quite enough on that. A little too long on that shot, but it's still good pressure, good shot altogether. Great ball movement with the girls from Meadowbrook. So here's the punt. It's going to go over Abby's head with number 20 running on. It's going to go out of bounds before she can get there, so it'll be a white throw down on that side in front of the JCS bench. Here's Abby's throw. 20's going to get to it first, get a foot on that. Elena coming up to 30. 30's going to tap it by and get by. Maddie Osmond coming up to pressure that, and Ember does a beautiful job stepping too. Ball sent back in and off of number 25. Ember again stepping up. Maddie Osmond just playing quite a game right now. In the middle, steps over. She's going to get a foot on that, and here she comes with the ball. Maddie Osmond with all kinds of space out in front, looking for somebody to send it to. Tries to cross, but not strong enough. So that's going to go to number 15, who's going to clear it out on the other side. But Maddie doing a tremendous job defensively here. She's coming back from mid to help defensively and has had a couple key stops. Ember also doing an incredible job back there as that whole defensive line has set up and been really good here in the last couple minutes. Beautiful cross by Kaylee. Vivian running on. Number 15 coming over to stop this one. She's going to try to clear that out of bounds, and it's going to go out in front of Grace. So Kaylee coming up. She's going to get another throw here. We'll see what the movement looks like. She's going to get a throw straight to the middle to Vivian, right on past to Audrey, who's going to turn. Audrey and Grace communicating. Audrey going to drop back to Kaylee, really strong, right on by to number 30. So number 30 is going to turn and take her space, send that ball up middle to number 25. Ember chasing this one down. She trips on the ball and centers it over to Elena. Fantastic athletic play by Ember on that one as she was falling down to tap it over to Elena, who could clear it. Elena now Ember coming back across, sends it up to Maddie Osmond, who tries to get there, is unable to do so as Kaylee's coming back now to help on defense. We have a break to the right. Ember putting pressure on the ball. The ball is kicked, and it is in as Emma does not get across the goal in time as they put the ball in the only spot it could go, which is in that top right-hand corner. So Ember with a great pressure on that one. Could have used a little more help from the mids coming back, but didn't get there in time. And JCS able to score, so now 4-3 as these two teams just keep trading punches. We'll see if Meadowbrook can keep the pressure on and get an answer here. Audrey drops back to Kaylee. Kaylee back over to over to Maddie Osmond. Osmond back to Devlin. Devlin in the middle with number 7 coming on. She's going to take that outside to Grace, but it's not going to get there. Number 9 is going to step in and clear that one back to Abby. Out of bounds, Abby's going to take the throw over on that far side. She does to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to head the ball and it's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a black throw now going the other way. Here's the throw. Coming into middle. Kaylee's going to head that ball. Headed off of JCS, back to Kaylee, who's going to get a knee on it, and she's going to send it deeper into JCS territory as we get another throw. That throw was taken from probably 20 feet ahead of where it went out of bounds. No call, so Kaylee's going to take this one, clean it up, and send it off of a defender, off of the mid from JCS and out of bounds. So white throw right in front of the scorer's table as Kaylee comes in, looking for somebody making a run. Maddie Osmond making a run. Doesn't quite get it over number 7's head. That's going to go out of bounds. So Maddie making a nice little run there, but not quite enough on the throw. So here comes the throw from the side. Number 17 throws that ball middle as Maddie Osmond makes another run right in front of Audrey. Audrey and Maddie. Kaylee looking to head that ball as it's cleared out of bounds, and she lets it go. She'll take another throw. So a nice run by Maddie Osmond, but Audrey was actually in the same spot. Now Audrey making a run towards goal. She turns, tries to shield, and does not quite get that ball through. But now Maddie's going to clear that up and put a foot on it and send it towards goal. Goalie's going to get over to that one easily, clean it up, and we will have a punt coming out now. So JCS is going to clear and push out. Here comes the punt. Another beautiful punt up the middle is going to take a real high bounce. We'll see if Ember gets there before 25. She does. Gets a head on it up to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond with a nice little tap. But number 2, it's going to get to that one first, and it's going to go out of bounds. So over on this side now, we haven't had much action over here for Maddie Steck in a while. She's going to get the throw, send it into number 11, which is Maddie Osmond. Osmond off the defender. 30's going to step over and hit that to 11. 11 back to Nina, right past Nina. Head and corner as Elena's able to corral this one and send it up to Kaylee, who's in a foot race with number 7. She gets a foot on the ball and then comes back to take it off of her. Sends it up to Audrey. Audrey out to Grace, but too strong. So now number 9 throw. JCS over on that far side. Here's the throw into number 10 off of Abby. Abby's going to put that up to Kaylee. Kaylee's going to take it. She's going to send a nice little ball middle, but Audrey has gone wide, so she comes back, but not in time to get the ball. As JCS tries to clear a little errant pass, and Kaylee's going to take that off him again, send it right back into the middle for Audrey, who's there this time, gets a foot on it, tries to turn. Number 19 is going to take it off of her. Grace now with the ball, coming back to the middle. Little strong on the kick. Vivian there as well, and now Maddie Osmond coming up to try to get there, but not in time. So Maddie Steck coming on. She's going to tap it back to Maddie Osmond, who's going to swing and send that one across, but not with quite enough touch that Audrey was unable to get to it. So out of bounds, goal kick coming out. So goal kick coming out now. Number 0. With the kick on that far right side, Abby is there, goes off of her head. Number 20 coming on. He's going to tap that by her. Our number 20 is going to put that one on the JCS bench as Meadowbrook regroups now defensively. So throw in is to the corner. Elena coming over, tips that one right out of bounds. Number 20 with the throw now again to the corner. Kaylee coming back, Maddie Osmond back on defense. So Maddie's going to step up. She's going to take this one again with a lot of space. So she's coming up the middle. She's going to try to send that over to Audrey. Doesn't get enough on it, and it's cleared by number 19. So it'll be a white throw. Really nice job again by Maddie to pressure that ball and then get it out. Audrey making a run to middle. We'll see if Kaylee can send that ball and back out to the outside, just giving herself some space. She's able to shield on this one and turn. She's going to try to drop. She's going to put it corner. Kaylee's going to come across, tap by. She's going to get second tap. Defense coming over off of her. Number 9 now. We'll see what she does. She tries to clear, not a strong clear, and it's going to go out of bounds. So it'll be another white throw. So Meadowbrook with another chance there. Ball just got away from Kaylee a little too much. Abby throwing into Osmond, who runs past it, and the ball bounces, and one of the defenders is able to clear that out to number 25. 25 now, turning to try to get back to Emmer. Out to number 30. Abby coming on to pressure as number 20 is yelling for the ball on that outside. Here comes the ball from the outside to the corner. She gets past Abby. Elena steps out. She gets a little stab past Elena. Miscommunication between Osmond and Ember, and then Ember is able to kick that one out of bounds as they regroup. So here's the throw. And on that far side, trying to turn, Abby pressuring. Elena's going to send it right back out for another throw. So substitution for JCS. So here comes the throw. Ball to the corner. As they dance around in the corner for a little bit, Abby fighting, gets past, centers the ball. Ember steps up, clears that one sufficiently to get it to Audrey, who does a beautiful job coming out and sending that over to Maddie Osmond. Maddie looking for somebody out to Kaylee, puts it on her feet. Kaylee trying to get by, and she's going to clear this over to the other side, and we'll see if she can get it past. She's unable to, but Vivian is there. Pressures the ball. Now Maddie Osmond again with the ball in space, dribbling middle. She's going to send this one to goal, and it's going to go off the goalie's hands, and it will be a corner. So corner coming from Meadowbrook now as Kaylee comes over and Meadowbrook sets. Here comes the kick. Ball middle. And off of Maddie Osmond, not able to get it in. Maddie Stegg not able to get her hips turned. Ball still sitting in the middle. Abby's going to come in and send this one off the bus. So Meadowbrook with a golden opportunity about 3 different times to put that one on goal, but unable to get it across the line. JCS dodging a bullet on that one. Meadowbrook still pressuring the ball here. 4-3, they are down. Here comes the kick out. First 2 is JCS, but an errant kick off of that one, unable to keep the ball. Maddie Osmond with a beautiful job. Audrey trying to send that. Here's Kaylee. Here's the shot, and she's going to go wide right. So here's the goal kick coming out. 10 minutes, as you just heard Coach say, left in this game. Four to 3, Meadowbrook is down. That ball gets cleared over to the right-hand side. Elena there. Black throw. Coming on goal. And ball's going to go out of bounds. I'm not sure what the kick's going to be here, or what the call's going to be. Goal kick, or corner kick is the call. So now JCS will have their opportunity with a corner kick. 10 to go in this game. 4 to 3, they have the lead. It's a nice one off that front side. Emma's going to come through, and she is going to do a beautiful job just getting to that ball. Wow, aggressive. She rolls this one out in front of Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond out to the outside. Grace running that one down, trying to get there. Number 9 is going to send this right back in, but Kaylee's going to step to. Now Kaylee with the ball, has it taken off of her by number 20. Kaylee comes up, pressures that. Errant kick to Maddie Osmond. Maddie now in the middle of the field with the ball. Sends it over to Vivian. Vivian gets past, but that ball is centered for Audrey nicely. Audrey unable to get to that ball. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee trying to keep it on the ground, chasing it around. That ball's a little elusive right now. Back to Maddie Osmond, who's going to send a shot from quite a ways out. One bounce, and it's going to be a pretty easy cleanup for the goalie on that one. Audrey doing a beautiful job running on the back side of that. Had that bounced off, she'd have been there to clean it up. Abby now misjudges the fly ball. That one gets over her head. Elena is going to send that out of bounds. We'll see if Grace can get there. She does. Nice hustle. She's going to try to drop this back. And she kicks that off of Abby. Elena now steps to, but the ball goes over her leg. And JCS now with the ball centered to Ember. Ember's going to try to clear that. Number 2 now, right back in the middle. Number 30, nobody marking up as she sends a ball, thankfully, over the goal. So Meadowbrook hanging back a little bit too much right now defensively, needing somebody to step up to the ball. Dodges a good shot on that one from JCS. So 4 to 3. Sitting at 8 minutes now. Ball's out to Ember. Ember unable to clear that out to Maddie Stack, who's doing a nice job spreading the field. Ball back to the middle, number 30 now with Kaylee coming on. Kaylee's going to turn and send that out to Grace. Grace is going to stagger back, and that ball's going to go off her feet. JCS in possession. Abby's just going to kick that ball as far as she could. Audrey unable to get there. Ball bounces past, and Maddie Osmond again is going to get to this ball in the middle. Dribbling back middle. She's brought it all the way up the field, dribbling through with Audrey trying to stay on sides. She goes past number 9. She's breaking that left side, and number 9 is going to take it off of her and send it out of bounds. So Maddie again traverses the entire field with the ball, doing a beautiful job bringing that ball up. Looking for somebody to share the ball with now. So Kaylee with the throw. She's got Maddie Osmond in front. She's got Audrey in between. She tries for Audrey. She's able to get her the ball right at her feet. Goes between her legs. Keep battling, Audrey. Beautiful step to by Maddie Osmond again as they kick the ball out of bounds. Come on, battle in there, kid. So 4 to 3, Meadowbrook down. 7 minutes to go. Here's the throw again. This one goes to Audrey, who shields nicely, bounces over. She tries to get a foot on it, unable to do so. Number 20 is going to try to clear off of Maddie Osmond's header. Here comes the kick on that backside. Ball goes off of the defender out to the corner. Number 9 is going to turn and try to clear this one. She's taking her space up the side, and the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be another white throw over on that side. So Meadowbrook with the ball up here on the far side. Audrey making a run. Maddie Osmond coming in. She throws to Audrey out to number 19. Number 20 tries to clear it. Does get it past Kaylee. So we'll have another throw. So Meadowbrook camping out on that far side right in front of their bench. Here's the throw this time to Maddie Osmond. Number 31 is going to send that one out. So now let's see. Grace is going to clear corner and occupy number 9. So here's a throw to the middle for Kaylee to Maddie Osmond. Maddie by it and misses it. And 31 out to 30, and now the ball is going the other direction. That ball is cleared out. There is nobody down there, so Emma's going to come out and just pick that up. Really a heads-up play by her. Looking for somebody to roll it to. Let's switch fields. She's going to send the ball right back up into the huddled masses. And JCS's first 2. They're going to cross that ball, and Elena's going to step in and clear that one nicely. Still not out of JCS territory, or Meadowbrook territory. Abby now again with number 20, just takes it off of her. Beautiful play. Number 20 is going to run by and lean in. Now going to try to send middle as Kaylee comes back. Ember's going to step up and clear that ball over on the far side. Grace will be first too. She's going to take and dribble up the middle. She battles with 31. 31's going to try to win that ball and send it outside to number 9. Number 9 on the far side now, going up this far sideline, and loses the ball out of bounds. So Audrey now over on that far side is going to pick, actually it was Abby, throws to Audrey. Audrey drops to Kaylee. Kaylee looking to take on space. Here's number 31. She's going to send a nice little touch pass to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond up the middle with defender coming on. Oh, man, we need... And she was hooked, and they called it. I was just about to say we need to teach her to fall down, but she got the call anyway. So Kaylee now with the kick just outside the box. We'll see where she puts this one. Take a breath and have some fun, 17. Here we go. So Kaylee asks for 10. And they adjust as we're now down to about 4 minutes in this game, down 4-3. So here comes the kick. Here's the kick on that far side. It's going to be too strong. So we're down under 4 minutes now. Meadowbrook with a lot of opportunities has capitalized on a few of them today. Our percentage is getting better. We're heading the right direction and trending upwards. Here comes the kick. Coming out on the left side of the defense, right side of the offense. We'll see who steps to first. Kaylee is the one to step to. Glances off the side of her head. Vivian decides to reach out and say hello to the ball with her left hand. And so the referees will give that ball to JCS. So now direct kick going the other way as Meadowbrook regroups and resets. Down under 3. Here's the kick, goes right on by. Emma's going to come out and clean that one up. We'll see where she decides to send it. She decides to go left this time, right to number 9, who kicks the ball, but not well. Kaylee's going to try to get up there with number 19. She's battling with 19, is going to break past. Beautiful touch pass to Audrey, who's one-on-one with the goal on that far side. She lets the ball get away from her, and the goalie picks it up. So Audrey unable to control the one touch. Ball gets away from her, and the goalie is sending the ball the other direction now. One bounce. It's really hard to get that over Elena's head. She does a beautiful job of reading down there and is able to get in front of it. But this one's going to go out of bounds off of Meadowbrook. Black throw now as they go corner, as they have on that side multiple times. Elena battling through. Back inside, number 30 is going to turn and try to send this one out. Amber, beautiful job keeping that ball from going in. Abby sends it center. Maddie Osmond again stepping up to the ball. Now Kaylee. Kaylee's going to send that past number 19. Audrey coming on. Nope. Yep. Audrey on this one. Battling with number 15. 15 and Audrey over on this side. Battling with the ball. Looking for somebody to drop it to. She's going to send it back to Kaylee. Kaylee with number 31 coming on. Is going to take one touch past her. Going to go corner. She's going to left foot and not enough on that one as it's an easy cleanup for the goalie on this one. Meadowbrook taking shot after shot here, doing a great job. Down under 2 minutes to go in this game, down 4-3. Meadowbrook honestly has possessed more and had more opportunities in this game against a quality opponent, but just not been able to hit the net as many times. Most of JCS's shots have been breakaways where they've gotten behind the defense. It has not been because they've played better soccer. So overall, this is a much improved Meadowbrook team today, watching some real quality play coming out of this group. Little touch pass on the outside to number 20. Number 20 is going to try to cross this one, and she does off of the bar, and it goes out of bounds, so we'll have a goal kick. We are down under a minute. We'll see if Meadowbrook can muster up one more shot here. Ball goes out on the right side. Maddie Steck is going to step to. She's going to send that middle to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond is just going to send that as hard as she can up the middle. And Audrey's going to one-touch this. She has a really terrible angle. Hopefully she drops. She's going to turn, and she's looking for somebody. She's got Kaylee. We'll see if Kaylee can get this ball across the middle. She goes between. Well, I don't even know what to call that. We'll just keep calling the game. So here comes the ball out the other side. Abby chasing after. Clock is running down. JCS in possession, just running clock right now. Just really smart on their part. Ball's kicked out of bounds, so they'll take their time. Oh, nope, they send it right to Maddie Osmond. Maddie again dribbling right up the field on her own. Nice little touch pass to Audrey, who's running on with number 15, who wisely just kicks this ball out of bounds. Time is about to run out. People coming up. Kaylee throws the ball into Maddie Osmond. Maddie's going to turn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the kick, and it's strong and over the goal, and that'll be the game 4-3. Meadowbrook drops this one, but I've got to say, this is probably the best game I've seen Meadowbrook play. So there's a lot of season ahead of this team, and they're going to make some noise as they head into the second half of the season. So really nice job for the girls today.